Hello everybody, it's your boy Muse, and today we're going to talk about the 2.5 must pulls. I decided to change Mindscapes to too much investments. It's self-explanatory there. Alright, so first things first, Lady of the Hour, Ye Guang, new Void Hunter. She's going to be extremely cracked. Now people might say she's a must pull. No, she's valid. She's a valid DPS because she's going to have some longevity to her, alright? What do I always say about DPSs? They will fall off faster than supports. That's why I never put them in must pulls. When a support falls off, they are still must pulls. Look at Ruan Mei and Honkai Star Rail. People have been trying to say, I don't know if she hits the same. She's still a must pull because A, you can kind of get her for free, and B, she is currently in Sustainless Firefly teams. You can still invest in Ruan Mei to this day and be completely fine. That's why I gotta say, characters like Astra coming up in the rerun is a must pull. Even if Astra gets replaced, she can still go in 90% of these teams. She's still good enough for you to play. Astra is currently the must pull of Zenless, the must pull of must pulls. Alright? The only reason I would put an asterisk around Astra is because if we hear any other support drop anytime soon, they are coming for Astra's neck. Because we have a dedicated Anomaly, we have a dedicated Rupture support. Now we could get a dedicated attack support, or we will get a new Generalist support that will take over Astra's spot. So be wary of what may happen with an upcoming support character. Now, next we're going to talk about the Labubu and Zhao. She's a brick! She's not really a brick, but pulling for her when we're getting her for free, that's brick behavior. Please, don't do it. Now, her Mindscape could really be that great. If you want that Mindscape, sure. But she's free. Next we have Alice, and Alice is currently third best in the game. She's about to get toppled, but really great coverage. Alright? Now, during 2.5, you have a decision to make. Who do you want to be your physical carry? Will it be Alice? Will it be Ye Guang? It's up to you to decide. Now, clearly, you will get more from Ye Guang, because she's going to be the attack of attack units. However, if you are missing Anomaly, Alice is not a bad option. Next we have Sambi, and Sambi is a great electric unit, okay? You shouldn't be pulling for Haramasa. People like to compare Sambi and Seed. These two should not be compared. Sambi is a DPS, an aftershock DPS. Seed is a sub DPS that likes to buff attack characters. You should not be comparing them blow for blow. You should not be saying, oh, Sambi's a better DPS than Seed, because Seed is basically Astra with hands. Astra with damage. That's what Seed is. Please stop making these bad comparisons. I beg of you. So, with 2.5 being categorized, is it still worth pulling for anyone in 2.4? If you do not have Yishuan, if you do not have Evelyn, then Banwei is still a good pull. Now, do you have enough to go after Banwei and one of these four? That is the real question. And as for Ellen, that's too much investment, little bro. I'm sorry. Now, if you already have Ellen, that's the only time I would ever tell you, hey, you can continue pulling for her, get as many Mindscapes as you want. If M6 is your dream, go for it. I'm going after M6 you win. I'm not judging you. But for my new players, for anyone who's going to join after New Year's, Ellen is too much investment. Yes, she's getting buffed, but that is too much investment for you to be pulling right now. Yet Hari's right there. Miyabi's a Void Hunter, so she will be a better pull. I beg of you, unless you have an affinity for Ellen, please do not look at her. You have better ice pulls. Even Hugo's better if you pick up characters like Dylan or Lighter. Please, don't do it to yourself. Alright everyone, that is the must pull of 2.5. I believe I kept it short and sweet because we're really just talking about a bunch of DPS. There's nothing to talk about here. It's just a bunch of DPS and Astra. And then the free Labubu. Now, honestly, the Labubu really belongs here in coverage. But like I said, she's free. Therefore, you don't have to look at her. And to be honest, the reason I don't put her in valid as a defense unit is because the buffs she's giving you, you could just get a better support character and dial in and you will be completely fine. The stuff that Zhao is offering isn't worth unless you're after her Ether Veil. That is literally all she has to offer because the only other Ether Veil units is a Rupture character and a support character that is only good on Rupture teams. Therefore, you would put Zhao in that slot. Cool. There you have it, everybody. If you made it this far into the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If I won a 50-50 to your hearts and you found my points valid, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, you don't have to do either of those things. I appreciate you for showing up. Good night.
See you later, too.